how would somebody become a professional soccer player? I mean, like, whoever's watching, they might be in the U.S., they might be in a different country, but kind of there's lots of different pathways to becoming pro. Share with us a little bit of yours and what you might have learned along the journey for other people.
So this is, an interesting story because usually when people ask me that question, the first thing that comes back to my mind is me being 14 years old, because this is when I became a professional.
Wow.
And I didn't sign a contract. I wasn't making money. But that's when my mind changed. My mindset was, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And from that moment on, my decisions, what I did in life, was all towards being a professional and getting that goal.
Wow.
And so the first thing for me is the mindset, right? If you know this is what you want, you convinced this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, then your mind needs to change.
Wow.
That's that moment where I became a professional. Everything else came later. So my journey was a little bit different. I went to a small school, Division II, Lane University, then got drafted by Real Salt Lake. Most players who get drafted in the first round usually go to Division one schools. But there's different pathways, and what's going to lead you to that pathway is the mindset.
That's really good. I think the idea of being drafted from a smaller school is strange. Like, how does that even happen?
Yeah. It's like I said, it's just about my mindset, because when I played soccer in college for 3 years, I was playing defensive midfield. By God's design, a new coach came in, he couldn't recruit a center forward in time. And when I played center forward, I ended up leading the nation in scoring as a Division II athlete, and I made some noise. But even then, it was uncertain for me because I didn't know I was gonna be invited into the combine until a week before the combine.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming maybe some player dropped out for injury or something happened where I got invited at the last minute. And physically, I wasn't ready, but I kind of been preparing my whole life for this moment. So when I got there, my mind was already ready for that step.
And your career was totally different than mine, whereas my path to pro was, I heard about something. I was like, I think I could do it. Like, let me try. So I went to a big combine, right? And got a few interests here and there, but nothing solid. And then I went to an individual team, an individual club that was hosting an invite-only tryout and combine kind of scenario. And that's the team that I ended up signing with, right? But my pathway was more like, I think I could do it, not necessarily like plotting it out from age 14. I think that was so powerful when you go, it's an intentional, willful decision that the rest of my decisions will be shaped by this decision. For me, that's how it happened. It was just like, maybe this could work, right?
Right.
And I was able to make a team, and I thought, I've always wanted to wear colored boots, right? And this is just funny because they didn't have colored boots at that time, right? I've always wanted to, but I thought, you got to be really good to wear colored boots. It was like a target on you, you know? The defensive midfielder would come and take you out as a winger with flashy boots, you know? And so I was like, if I ever sign a pro contract, then I'm going to get white boots. And that was my thing. Like, hey, if I ever make it, then I'm going to allow myself to wear white boots, you know? So the pathway to pro is different all over the place. It's different all over the world, too. But I think Gene's point is true for all of us, whether you grow up in the States or you grow up in Haiti or you grow up in Europe, or it's a mindset early on that you make that decision and commit to the training, the nutrition, the sleep, the friends' decisions, not doing other things. It's that mindset decision at a younger age that's really going to set you apart.